Guys, in this video I want to quickly show us how starch is being prepared from the scratch. This is a starch. That's the English will call it farina. Farina potato starch. In case you want to buy it, it's in the uh mostly in Africa shops. But if you really need it badly, chat me up on this under this video. Put a comment on it so I'll link you to where you're gonna buy this starch, potato starch called farina. Okay, so let's go. In today's video, I'm going to make farina because I have been craving for it for God knows, because it's not all the time. In fact, like where we live, you can't see it to buy most of the time, so you have to go to big cities to buy it. So in today's video, I'm going to pour them here. Let me open it properly. Pour it here, and then I'll be making some. So I'll show us how to make it from white like this to become yellow. The reason why it's going to turn yellow, I'm going to put it on this video. Stay tuned and watch me while I cook this farina that I've been craving for God knows when. It's very, very delicious with egusi soup, egusi and pepper soup. All right, this is the pan. I'm going to make it with that. I'm using pan because I'm not going to make a lot. Okay, so I'm making just that size. Yeah, that's enough. So the rest of it goes here. There, that's farina. You handle it very, very carefully, because if your hands keep messing around, you're gonna have it everywhere, all over, everywhere, and it's white. You keep on cleaning it, so it's not an easy thing to clean, but it is easy. But if you don't clean it properly, it's gonna be everywhere dried, and then you see that place is gonna be white. It'll be different. So when you want to make it, see that can serve me for more than a month or two, because I don't eat much anymore. I'm a big girl now. So right now I'm going to start. Here is the gas cooker. Gas cooker there. Let me put it back, and then so that you can see what I'm doing. How you gonna make it? Mm, So it's here now. That's it there, guys. All right. So okay, and all I need to do here is add water, warm water. If you add water, warm water, it'll be very easy, quick for you to cook. So that's the reason why you add warm water. Let me get warm water. Right. And then this is water I'm going to add. Okay, like so. If you want it thicker, you add little water. But if you want it very, very like light, so light starch, I don't know, enjoy it because it will be too light for me. Okay, add a bit of oil. That's the oil that will do the magic. Sorry guys if I'm moving the video. This oil here, red oil, does the magic. Okay, I want to put this video up high. Mm, so like so. Okay. Mm, So let's go there. Here I have water here, and then when you are starting, have your wooden stick. It's good wooden stick like this. Add water. Okay, that might be enough, or maybe two. Yeah, so if it's too strong, you're gonna struggle doing that. But make sure it's off the heat when you are doing this. You see, the gas is not on yet. By the time you stir it, you mix it together, and then you try it. You see the weight of the mixing starch before you start cooking it, before you on the flame. Other than that, you don't want it to get too thick and will be seed everywhere. That's why, if you know what I mean. So making starch is not, you have to be experienced before you start cooking this kind of food. If not, you're gonna mess it up everywhere, and then it will not be beautiful for consumption. So you, as you can see, this beautiful white and light stuff is gonna turn to yellow. For me, I think it's still too thick, because the thicker you spend ages cooking it. It is very very easy when you do it with warm water. But like I don't have warm water ready before, so I'm gonna be using that. So moving on, this is red oil. You add red oil to it. See that? That's red oil. That's the magic. It's gonna turn yellow. Okay, red oil makes it turn yellow, and then now the gas is on. Keep stirring it, no stop. So that is the big job in it. Keep stirring, no stop. The only time you're going to stop when you take it out of the gas, and then you make sure you stir it properly so that there will be no seed. Like seed that I mean, lump. Yeah, that's the right word for that. Lump, so that there will be no lump in it. There will be no lump in it, and then the smoother, the sweeter. No lump, the sweeter. Okay. Like I said, you have to be very, very experienced in cooking before you can cook this kind of meal. All right. If you know you can't cook this kind of meal, it's not the one you're gonna ask your visitors, what do you care for? Yeah. Don't go and ask your visitors, African people, what do you care for? They might tell you starch and owo. Those are the two difficult meal that they might ask for. And then if you're not experienced in cooking African food, you can cook it. I even doubt it if there's all these millennial kids can cook this kind of meal, this kind of maybe starch and owo. Owo is very difficult to cook. So if you are also not experienced in cooking after African food, don't just go mess around with owo sauce. Owo sauce is, you must be very experienced. You must be like a child that grown with a mom that cooks every day. Not this kind of ones we have now. Go and wash dishes. I'm not your yes. So is there any other person there? So ask that person to help you. So not that one. So make sure you are experienced before you ask your visitors what do you care for. All right. So you keep on stirring this up till it turns like strong. So you see that this is what I call lump. You have to be very, very experienced to make sure you unlock the lump. Okay. So imagine you're cooking for visitors. You ask them, what do you want? What would you like to eat? They'll tell you starch with owo, and then you are giving somebody this kind of thing. So you be classified like a child, a wife who don't know how to cook, who's going to starve the husband and the children. So that's what they're going to classify you as. So they're very, very like if you come from the West, like from my place, so adults, you have to be very, very like you grow up from the house with your families. You know how to do a lot of things, especially with tradition stuff. So before you are being classified as a good wife and a good mother, all right? So let's move on. Now, the lumps are getting stronger, getting as many as you can see here. So now this is where the real job will start. Okay, like really, really no stop. And if you feel like you are doing it to the gas, because you don't have to be too strong with it with this gas, and then I can take it down. So when I take it down, I place it on top of this here. I bought it here I've got a lot of them, so where you can keep your pot when you take them out of the gas. Okay, like so. Now I'm going to take it out off here. I put it there so that I don't want to place the hot pot on the other gas where I'm not cooking. See, like it's splashing down because what I do, I cook and clean. So now I'm going to be like hard on this, stirring it properly, more, very firmly, no stop. So you're going to see the unlocking part. So now I'm going to keep on unlocking the lumps like so. You see, it's getting thicker and thicker. See that? See the lump? It's really difficult to unlock. I haven't discovered anywhere maybe easier way to make starch. I haven't. So I'm going to keep unlocking it until it gets smoother. Guys, it's now time to go back on the cooking gas. You see that? In fact, I'm already sweating on my wig. You put it back again because now the gas is on. It's back on again. You put it again to start cooking. So you see that light like water I mixed before. You see the way it is now, becomes yellow and still not ready, right? Not ready, not really. When it's finally ready, it will be very yellow. The yellowish will come up. Okay, for me, if at all I go to people's house, okay, and then they ask me what can I make for you, so my conscience will not let me say starch. Even if I'm going to eat starch, I'm going to say I'll make it myself, because this is not kind of job you give to somebody you have come to visit to start making for you or more. You know, get conscience. So this is exercise. It's like an exercise. You see? No be easy job. No be easy food be this. Don't ask me to make this for you. I will say choose another option. Or you do it yourself. It's there. Imagine your day off, you have visitors, and then you come and say you're requesting for starch. I be your mama. Yay! So still not ready. You see, it's getting stronger. This is where the struggles. Starch farina nearly ready now. Imagine you make all this one exercise, your tummy will be open a lot. You see, it's getting stronger. That's how you know it's getting ready. And the lumps, they are all unlocked now. You see that how smooth they are now? That is how you know it's getting ready. When my kids were growing up, they'll say custard. Soup custard. See, guys, that's it. From this to this. See that? The difference? The difference is because I added red oil. That is why this is red oil. That will change the color. See, it's not ready. See that? So look at this one here. It's different. See, the color is different. There. So for me, the stronger, the more full you will become, because it's very, if it's very light, it's like custard. You drink custard, and then in the next 1 hour you're going to the bathroom, you're going to the ladies, and then it's all away. There. There. See, very easy, isn't it? You looking at it, you think it's very easy, but you come and do it. Not be cho. African food not be cho. You see, this part here is not ready. See, that's how you know when you keep stirring it, and then you know I'm only going to give it another 2 minutes, and then it's ready. Then you can eat it with egusi soup, owo, or pepper soup. Those are the 3 soup I use it for. I eat this starch with. I can't eat it with okra because it'll be too light for me. Moving on, it's ready now, so I'm going to be dishing it on this plate here. You see how easy. Give me love and like on this video. This is starch. You all saw it, how to cook starch. There, you see, all you need to do is just turn it again, open and lock there, and it goes right here, like so. All done. Very easy, isn't it? You think so? There you go. Easy. And then if you like, use your hand like that, or you can get a little bowl. But as for me, I'm old cook, right? I started cooking at the age of 6. You see that? That's African. No age limit. Nothing like child abuse. Just imagine. So that's there. There you have it. Starch farina. Okay. Give me a love and like in this video, and I'm going to be eating later. That's for dinner. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time on my video. Bye.